People will try to humble you when they feel like you don't deserve to be in the position that you are. Meaning, whether to have the type of money you have, the job you have, the car, the home, the clothes, or even the confidence. They'll even try to humble you if you are confident, if you are happy, if you are joyful. Motherfuckers be trying to humble you because they feel like you do not deserve it. This just came through for me because I was walking by the mirror, looking at myself. What else are you supposed to do when you walk past the mirror? I was walking by the mirror, looking at myself, and like, I just could see the confidence, right? Like, it was just like, I don't know, something about the way that I walk, the way that I carry myself. Like, I stand very tall, my head is very high, my chest is up. Like, nothing about it to me gives low self esteem. So I just looked over and I was just like, damn, girl, you look regal, confident as hell, you know? And it just, I don't know why it just came through to me. Like, when I'm going through life and I'm on my current level of journey, becoming the woman that I know that I truly am and really embodying her, people are going to try to humble me, and they've been trying to humble me all of my life. Right now, I'm what would be considered the plus size, right? To my plus size friends, I'm not plus size, but to the skinny people, I'm plus size, you know? So technically, I'm plus size, right? No, I'm not even technically, baby, I'm plus size. Anyways, I remember one day I was out at an event out here in Atlanta and I looked cute. Like, you could not tell me that I didn't look good. I looked good and I felt good. And I walked with my air that I just have. And I remember I was walking towards the bathroom and this man was walking out from that area. He wasn't a man. He was kind of like a younger boy, I guess you could say. But he wasn't like a grown man, you know? And he was walking out from that area and he was like looking the opposite direction and didn't see me coming. So he had like almost ran into me or something like that. Or maybe I almost ran into him. I can't remember, but we almost collided with one another. And the way that he was like, oh, whoa, and like looked at me like I was fucking crazy and like just had like this weird overreactive response that was just like, niggas are weird. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, it really made sparked in my brain, like, are you okay? And it was like immediately it just brought my brain to, when you are a darker skinned plus size woman, you're just not given the common courtesy of what's opposite of that. I'm not even gonna call nothing out. I'm just gonna say what's opposite of that. And so like he had this like large reaction to us almost colliding with one another because he was not paying attention. It was him. There are other times where you can just be around other women and God forbid you have like a second of confidence or you say something that's, you know, tooting your own horn and they're like, oh, whoa, oh, okay. It's like that. All right. And it's like, well, bitch, what else would it be? I think I'm gonna start asking people that when they start pulling that funny shit. I'm literally gonna ask, well, what else would it be? I remember one time I was when I was dating somebody way back when I was in college, and I was like still a little programmed robot. And my boyfriend at the time, he was always like a big flexer. Didn't have a damn thing, but always flexing. And so one day we were sitting down talking or whatever, and I think he had gotten dressed to put some clothes on, and he was like really feeling himself, doing the whole, you know, I'm seeing. He's from Atlanta. And so I'm like, you really feeling yourself, ain't it? And he was like, of course, if I don't, who else is gonna do it? And I was like, touche. Touche, my guy, touche. But that always stuck with me. Like, okay, if I don't big myself up, who the fuck else is gonna do it? Of course, I'm gonna big myself up. So when people are looking at me now and they're like, "Oh, you really feeling yourself? You, you don't do the same thing? You didn't have that conversation in the mirror before you got here? It shows." Like, I really think I'm gonna just start being weird and mean to people. But people will try to humble you when they feel like you do not deserve to be where it is that you are. You're not allowed to be confident. You're not allowed to be happy. You're not allowed to have money. You're not allowed to just be chilling. Like, if they feel like if you don't meet their societal standards of what somebody who looks like you is supposed to be, then it just sets something off within them and they just can't handle it. They're going to try and humble you. My whole point is when you're doing your level up thing, when you're on that journey, when you're gaining your confidence and you're gaining that presence, when you're walking in your essence, don't allow people who are actively trying to humble you because they can't understand how the fuck you're there and they're not. Don't allow that to stop you. I can say, like, for years, that has been something that has really slowed me down in life. And I'm just now realizing, like, oh my goodness, you're always trying to humble yourself because people, there's way more examples that I have, and a lot of it is subtlety. Like, there's a lot of subtle energies. Maybe that's something that I'll talk about. It's just like the subtle energy between people that I can always pick up on, that I always thought I was tripping about. No, see, you was never tripping. People really are triggered by your joy, your happiness, your confidence. Even when I thought I didn't have it, even when I thought my shit was underneath the ground. Whatever I did have, people were like triggered by it. So just know this is like a support message. When you're out there, when you're doing your thing, be prepared for someone to try and humble you and let that shit roll off of your back. And matter of fact, ask them a follow-up question. Ask them a follow-up question. Oh, you feeling yourself? You're not? Oh, you think you all that? You know? Oh, you think you're doing something now because you got a little bit of money? Aren't I? Like, what the fuck? If we're gonna talk about it, we're gonna talk about it. You understand what I'm saying? So this is my preparatory message for you guys. This is my forewarning. Please know they're not going to be happy when you do not fit the standard of what they think that you're supposed to carry. You cannot help that your standards are higher than others. Walk in your light, walk in your essence, walk in your confidence, and be prepared for people to attack you in weird, sneaky, strange ways. And you need to have an arsenal for that. You need to know when somebody is doing what. And when you're always super nice and when you're always like, oh, it's me, it's me, it's me, it's me, it's me, you can never really see that. You actually take what these people are saying as like quote unquote constructive criticism, and it's actually hating. They're actually trying to tear you down because they see something in you that you don't see in yourself. I need you to be able to see yourself so that when you walk around in the world and people try to give you a distorted image of yourself, you know that's your own distorted shit. That has nothing to do with me. That's what I have for you guys today. I got to get back to work. I appreciate you. Peace.